What's going on, everyone? It's Mitch. Hope you guys have been having a great start to your Sunday morning. We're here to make this video and really talk about the threat for a very small threat, but it is a wide area threat for a potential tornado or two across the deep south. I'm mainly talking about Louisiana, portions of Arkansas, definitely Mississippi, and potentially into northern Alabama. So we're going to break that down. I thought I'd make a video about this morning because I really am not going to be surprised at all if we see a few tornado warnings later today in that area. So we're going to break that down. If you guys have not subscribed, consider doing that. Growth has been pretty slow but steady, so I appreciate that from you guys, and definitely give the video a like if it helps you out any, or if it's informative, if you understand it. So thank you all for tuning in. Sorry my face is so red. It's because I have extreme sunburn and it is awful. So my bad for looking like a cherry. My little girl says I look like a hot dog today, so I don't know where she got that from, but I thought it was pretty funny. So here we go. We got a major slight risk right here. Not major, just what I meant was a big area of a slight risk. That's level 2 out of 5. That's a pretty big deal. And the biggest deal in this, to me, is the 5% chance of a tornado in 25 miles of any given point in this area. I know that's not very high, but it's a pretty wide area. And what happens here, and we'll show it on the HRRR model runs, is you got some morning convection going on here. But this will get on out here, continue to move northeast, and the atmosphere will destabilize again, causing and giving the opportunity for some discrete storms that could potentially be supercell in form, have a little spin to them. We might see a tornado or two sometime this afternoon and evening in this area. So definitely be weather aware. The wind threat is 15% chance. A hail threat is pretty high. So and we'll show you what's going on according to the radar. And I got this area circled. You see this morning convection starting to move deeper into Mississippi and on out of here. And there's still a little bit of an area just north of, northwest of New Orleans, around Baton Rouge and things like that. But this will go on and move on out of here. And what's going to happen is this area right here is going to destabilize again, and you're going to have the chance for some storms. So you look at the latest HRRR model run, you back it up here. Here goes the morning convection. It gets on out of here. Then we get into the afternoon, and check out these discrete storms that begin to form. Like, look at this one right here. See, it has that little hook right there. It's not like a full-blown hook, but just based off this, you can tell that these little individual storms could have a spin to them. Large hail, damaging winds. So if you live in the Louisiana, Mississippi, even southeast Arkansas, even into areas in Alabama, you got to watch out for these storms later this afternoon. You move on through to get into Alabama, and let's get more of a closer look of Alabama. These storms get in, Mississippi. They get into Mississippi. Look out Greenwood, if this was to happen later this evening. That's a big old storm for Greenwood, Alabama. And you just got to watch out for all these little individual cells. And that's because the atmosphere begins to recover and it begins to get a little bit more dangerous out there. So this is a big old storm trying to show up according to the HRRR model run around Greenwood and Tupelo, Mississippi. So you got to watch out. Even this one. This one's got a little hook to it. All these storms could produce a potential tornado, weak tornado. So we have to watch out in this area today, that's for sure. You get on through here. And even look into northern Alabama. See them little hooks? That's concerning to me. In this area, the atmosphere gets juiced up big time. What I mean is, I'll show you this. Check out the Cape. It builds in. I mean, it's not outrageous, but it's still upwards to 2,000 to 2,500 joules per kilogram here as far as Cape. So this just shows the atmosphere recovering as you get into the afternoon and evening. You look at the significant tornado parameter, yeah, it's not that high, but it still bumps up to 2 to 3 out of 10 of this scale, the STP scale. So, it shows you that the threat is here. That's why you got this 5% chance in this wide area right here, because I think one or two of these storms are definitely going to produce a tornado today. So, I mean, maybe not a confirmed tornado, but what I mean is you're going to see some tornado warnings. So definitely be weather aware if you're in Louisiana today, and Mississippi and southeast Arkansas and parts of Alabama. It's going to be a risk for some nasty storms today. And I'm just talking about today in this video. We're going to break down some things tonight too, especially as we get in some more model runs today. But it looks like an active active week here in the south. So check out dew points. Look how they recover here. They got soaring into the 70s. It is going to get humid fast. You shake off any stable air all the way into freaking Atlanta, Georgia. So it's very juicy out there. It's going to get very juicy, and it's definitely going to feel like a storm out there. So I know this video is quick, but just be on alert today if you're in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Arkansas. Once you get the morning convection, the morning rain on out the way, you're going to have some more storms that are going to fire up, and those are the storms that could potentially be dangerous this afternoon and evening. So that's all I got. I know it's short, but there's no point in dragging it out. Short and to the point. So just be weather aware today if you're in that area today. Thank you all. Y'all have a great Sunday, and I'll talk to y'all later tonight.